Episode 4 of Gyeongseong Creature starts with a flashback of Chaeokei's mother telling her the magic of a bond between two people. The narration overlays clips of Taesang making his way to the rooftop in time to save Chaeokei from a soldier. Meanwhile, Ishikawa sends his soldiers after the people who set off the fireworks. The man who was tailing Taesang tells Ishikawa that he lost track of Taesang. We then see how Taesang prepared for his excursion to the hospital. Sachimoto said he wanted to help Taesang rescue Myeongja, and Jung-taek joins in because one of his comrades has been taken to the hospital as well. Now, on the rooftop, Chaeokei calls the kids to come out of the vent. Taesang is annoyed that he's being asked to get a bunch of kids out of the hospital. Chaeokei's father, Youngwon, says they need to get off the roof first and talk later. Inside, the soldiers find the Dr. Chaeokei killed and raise the alarm. The kids are brought back to Chaeokei's hideout. Chaeokei and her father are introduced to Jung-taek and Sachimoto, but Taesang hides the latter's identity. The Korean cleaner helping Chaeokei is also there. They realize that the kids have been given some kind of shot as an experiment and not all of them survived. Taesang insists on focusing on his own problems, but one glare from Chaeokei has him helping the kids anyway. The group uses cleaning carts to get the kids to Sachimoto's art room. One of the kids spots Sachimoto's drawings and screams. Taesang reveals to Chaeokei that the Japanese man is Sachimoto. Back in the hideout, Jung-taek notices Jungwon wearing a necklace. He says Chaeokei made those necklaces for her parents when she was 12. It's the same one the woman who was turned into the monster was wearing. Chaeokei shows Sachimoto the drawing he made of her mother a year ago and asks if he knows where she is. Well, we do. She's currently feasting on human beings given to her by Lieutenant Kato and Director Ichiro. Sachimoto lies and tells Chaeokei he doesn't know where she is, which makes Chaeokei upset. Taesang then gives his clothes to one of the taller boys and tells him to pretend to be the driver of the rickshaw they came in on. A soldier tells his supervisor about hearing a scream in Sachimoto's room. They investigate but find the place empty. They come across Sachimoto and the cleaner pushing cleaning carts, but the carts are empty. The kids are already on their way out, exiting the hospital just as a guest for Director Ichiro enters in a lavish car. The kids reach the pawnshop and the boy gives Nawal a note. She helps all the kids out. Director Ichiro meets with his guest, who turns out to be Lady Maeda. She tells him Jang Taesang is inside the hospital. The cleaner and Sachimoto go back to their posts to avoid more suspicion. Taesang tells Chaeokei she can leave since she found Myeongja's whereabouts, but she insists on fulfilling her promise to him. They head to the roof and enter the air vent again. Before going down, Jung-taek uses a sword to kill the soldiers tied up on the roof. From the neighboring building, a soldier spots his sword and raises the alarm. They arrive to see the dead bodies with a written message declaring Korea's independence. All the soldiers are aroused and told to look for the intruders. Lady Maeda tells Ichiro to take care of the situation while protecting what's hers. She's apparently referring to Myeongja and her baby. Soldiers drag the woman out of her cell and bring her to another part of the building. Downstairs, the monster seems to figure out how to use the elevator. So when the soldiers who dropped Myeongja off try to leave, the lift arrives with an unexpected surprise. The creature wreaks havoc on them. Hearing this, Ichiro heightens security on all the paths going downstairs. Hiding in a nearby room are the 4 intruders, who heard the gunshots as well. Since they can't use the stairs, they decide to use a chute meant for sending surgical gowns to the laundry room. One of the soldiers finds the open vent on the roof and heads inside. The foursome reaches the laundry chute and go down it, but the soldier catches up to them. A fight ensues and Jung-taek seems to escape in the chaos. Ultimately, Taesang shoots the soldier, but the wound he suffered before opens up in the process. Meanwhile, Lieutenant Kato is informed that the creature is trying to reach the higher levels of the building. Chaeok fixes up Taesang's wound. Jungwon then suggests they search for Myeongja separately, with Taesang and Chaeok searching the second-level basement while he checks the third. They do so. When Chaeok goes to check something, Taesang notices dead bodies of soldiers nearby. Something large is coming towards him and Taesang is now face-to-face with the monster. The episode review. Gyeongseong Creature continues to be an absolutely thrilling ride. The pace is quick, the scripts are tight, and all of the acting is on point. All of the action is shot really well, and it's a particular pleasure to watch Han So-hee hold her own against multiple soldiers. The writing is using the ensemble cast really well. There's something off about Jimtaek and what is Lady Maeda actually after. One thing the series is doing really well is the blend of action, horror, and mystery. It's also fun to see Taesang and his pride be challenged as he ends up taking care of those kids. Despite his protests, he's soft and kind towards them. More importantly, there is a growing sense of suspense as the two separate storylines, Chaeok and company and the scenes with the monster, finally intersect. The stakes are going to be much higher now, and that's definitely something to be excited about.